My impression of the class of 2020, this year's freshman class, I think they're really good. I like them, I like their work ethic, and I really have enjoyed their classes this year.
What's my impression of the class of 2020? I'm liking them. So far, it's been great. We are halfway through October, so it's been about a month and a half so far. And I'm still getting to know them as people, but I think right now they are an enthusiastic group. They got a really positive attitude towards science, towards learning. They like getting their hands on stuff, which is great because we do that all the time in science. They like working together in groups on group projects and team projects. And it's encouraging. I'm looking forward to working with them this year.
Well, as with all freshmen, every year, I really encourage them to work on doing their homework. And that could come down to time management, to planning, to getting help during PASS, asking upperclassmen, but I always encourage them to do their homework. It really is meant to be helpful.
Probably the most important thing for students who are just starting their high school career is organizational skills. In a typical class of 30 students, I'll see about a third of the students who have super organized notebooks. They've got the little pockets, they've got the little dividers or whatever this system has. Like when I say take out your homework the next day, they like reach in and they got that thing out in 5 or 10 seconds. I've got about another third of the class who can find it, but it might take a little bit of time for them to dig their notebook or whatever it is out of their backpack. And then I've got about another third of the class that, let's just say, they're still working on their organizational skills. They're either stuffing their papers into the backpack and it looks like the dog did something unhygienic with them, or they can't find it because they don't have a notebook or they left it at home, or something else. So yeah, that's probably the most important thing they can do. The kids who do well in class, kids who get A's and B's, almost always have really good organized notebooks with all the papers separated by class. The kids who are getting D's or F's almost always are having difficulties with the organizational skills. So get a folder, get a notebook, get some kind of system that works for you.
So my advice for the class of 2020 would actually be to just get involved in school and find an activity, a sport, a club, something that you enjoy, your interest, and just try it out. And if you don't like it, then you can always find a different club or activity the next year.
Best advice I have for students who are just getting started here at Mountain Lake Terrace High School is just realize that we call it high school for a reason. High school is different from middle school, so you kind of have to up your game. In middle school, there's a lot of things you can get away with, and it doesn't really matter that much because if you fail your classes, it doesn't really matter. Nobody wants to fail their classes, but you could still fail your science classes in middle school and you still go on and it doesn't really matter. High school is the first time where now it actually matters, at least as far as science classes are concerned. If you don't pass my freshman biology class, you're going to have to take it again, either as a junior or senior. And if you don't want to be the one 11th grade, 12th grader sitting around with a bunch of freshmen, then you're going to want to make sure that you get your assignments in and retake your tests and quizzes in the first semester and second semester. Other than that, just have fun. Be yourself, ask lots of questions, make new friends. That's as much a part of the education as anything else.
So I think the class of 2020 could contribute a lot to our community at MTHS. I see good leadership, I see creative thinkers, and I see hardworking students. So I'd really like to see that involvement that I spoke about. I'd really love to see them get involved and see what they can do to create a closer-knit community that has a lot of fun and really makes this a great experience.